Okay, so now we are up to writing teal paragraphs. And I know you've heard them 1,000 times before, but let me tell you, I wouldn't be making these videos if everyone was getting it right. So my advice to you is to watch the bits of teal that you know you struggle with. If you're fine with topic sentences, skip this bit of the video. If you're, pretty good on evidence, then maybe you don't need to watch that bit, or watch it in double speed, just so that you can kind of pick up the bits that you need and not worry about the bits that you don't. So let's talk about teal generally. Every paragraph in a text response uses teal, not your introduction, that uses tacker, and not your conclusion, that also uses tacker, but your paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, all must have teal. Okay, the reason for teal is because teal, it just makes sure that you are structuring your essays in a very logical fashion. That you introduce what you want to talk about, that you prove the point that you're trying to make, that you explain how it proves your point, and you link it all back together. That's just a logical progression of an argument. So, my advice would be, particularly at a Year 10 level, that you should be layering your evidence and explanations now to give more depth. You're not really doing one piece of evidence and one explanation anymore. I would say you're probably doing 2, if not 3 per paragraph, okay? So it would be topic sentence, evidence, explanation, evidence, explanation, evidence, explanation, link. Okay. Other pieces of advice. Never in a text response use the word I, me, my, we, our, or us. All of these are first person or first person plural. Okay? The only time where they should turn up in your essay is when you are quoting a character. Okay? Other than that, you never say, I think, it is my opinion, we see. No. Okay? You say, the audience sees. The viewer sees. And rather than saying, I think, you just scrub that out and you state it like it's fact. Instead of saying, I think Eve Harrington is horrible, you say, Eve Harrington is horrible. You don't need the I think. Okay? Other things to think about is sentences. You do not begin a sentence with and, but, because, so, with, or. None of them start a sentence, okay? They are conjunctions. They join sentences together, okay? And when we are speaking, informally, we do use them to start sentences. But when we're writing something formal, like a text response essay, it's a big no-no, okay? So, let's look at topic sentences. That's what we're here for. Okay. Move my big mug out of the way. There we go. All right. So, topic sentences. What are they? They are the first sentence in every single paragraph. Okay? They tell you exactly what you're going to talk about in the paragraph. They're like an intro to the paragraph. Okay? Things to note. You shouldn't have any evidence in there. Okay, it should just be one sentence that tells you what's going to be written in that paragraph. Okay, so basically we'll just state the argument. Okay, what you'd also want to do is to tie in some key words to show the person who's marking your piece that you're answering the question in this paragraph, that this paragraph is worthy of being read because you're definitely addressing the question. Okay, so I have my topic sentence there for my first paragraph, and it says, Mankiewicz, both writer and director of All About Eve, encourages his audience to have a negative perception of Eve Harrington due to her ambitiousness. Okay, so let's just talk about this topic sentence. First off, I can call him Mankiewicz from after the introduction. In the introduction, I have to call him Joseph Mankiewicz. I have to introduce him by his first name, like his full name. After that, I can call him Mankiewicz, okay? Or the director, that's fine. So Mankiewicz, I've got his name there. You don't have to have that in every topic sentence. But notice I also say encourages his audience rather than encourages us, because us is one of those words we don't use. encourages his audience to have a negative perception of Eve Harrington due to her ambitiousness. So I've got a keyword there with Eve Harrington, and I've got the ambitiousness, and a negative perception is about dislike. Okay, so I'm directly answering the question. All right, so that is topic sentences. See you at the next video to talk about evidence.